Issaquah is in their all-black uniform tonight as Inglemoor comes in with white tops and yellow pants. Inglemoor has won the toss and elected to receive as Issaquah is all set to kick off. Here's a kick deep, high kick into the end zone. That's not going to be returned by number 6, Isaiah Lewis. Moore comes out with a two-back set, two wide receivers to his right. Peacock hands off to his running back, and the ball is fumbled, and it looks like Issaquah has the ball. No, it's still Inglemoor ball. It'll be second down and about. Peacock comes out with two wide receivers to his right, one to his left. Snap is fumbled. Peacock just tries to do what he can with it. Scrambles for a pretty good gain on the play. Looks like four. Two fullbacks, hands to the running back who can't find space but finds a little space. Gets out past the 30-yard line for a first down. He can hurt you in the return game as well. Be first and 10 for the Inglemoor Vikings at their own 30-yard line. Pass out left by Peacock. Nice catch by Tom Savage, 40 pounds, and he can hurt you down with seams. Here's Peacock with two fake handoff to his fullback, then his running back finds no room out to the right. 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Big third down early in the game for Inglemoor. Peacock hands off to Isaiah Lewis, finds space around the edge, but a great job of Allmeyer in for the Inglemoor Vikings at quarterback. Man comes in motion to his right. Looks like the Eagles might have jumped off sides on that. First and 10 at his own 41-yard line. Tom Savage lined up to the right. But Peacock's look left to Jackson Gardner on a little tight end screen. Gets a good gain on the play. About 8 or 9. Peacock here, second and 3. Hands off to Isaiah Lewis. Finds some space around the left side. Gets out to the Issaquah 39 here at Issaquah's 38-yard line. Peacock takes a snap, rolls out right. Finds number 28 on the play who breaks a tackle. Gets all the way out to the Issaquah. Fourth down in Inglemoor's territory. They jumped off sides, prolonging this Inglemoor Vikings drive. Peacock looks deep left, and a catch by Tom Savage, number 5. Peacock and Savage went up and grabbed it over the Issaquah defender. Trey Gevers on for the extra point, and it is good. Inglemoor leads here early on Issaquah on fourth down, which prolonged the Vikings drive. Number 85, Trey Gevers kicks off a little pooch kick. Looks like it's going out. Oh, but it's picked up for about a 1-yard return. A senior running back. Humphrey has a running back to his left, hands it off. Giannopoulos fighting hard for yards and gets about a 5-6 yard gain on the play. Has two wide receivers out to his left, one coming in motion to his right. Hands off to Mikey Giannopoulos, running hard all the way out across his own 37-yard line, and still going. Brought down by Hurd. Already with a couple strong runs tonight. Humphrey with three wide receivers to his right, looks to his right, steps on in the pocket and fires a hard hit by Loose to his left. Two wide receivers to his left as well. Hands off to Giannopoulos, who finds a little running room up the middle for a gain of about 2 or so on the play, which will bring Giannopoulos to his right. Humphreys rolls out right, looking right, throws a post out route to number 2, Luke Watanabe. Short 3-and-out series for the Eagles offense in this one. Got one first down from Giannopoulos, but couldn't find it all the way to the left. Peacock takes the fumbled snap, hands off to number 20, Chase Mersberg, who finds no space on the play and is dropped for about a 3-4 yard loss. 3rd and 11 here for the Vikings offense. Little screen pass to Isaiah Lewis, who finds no room on the play, and that's a big third down stop for this Eagles defense. Looks like the Vikings will send out their punching unit on the team. Number 17 back to receive for the Issaquah Eagles, Keegan O'Keefe, a senior, 6'5", 185-pounder. O'Keefe was a key target last year for Jack Neary and the Eagles offense and looks to make a bigger impact this year. O'Keefe looks at the punt, but then just watches it go out at about the 30-yard line. There is a flag all the way back at the Inglemoor 30-yard line, though. We'll see what this call is from the referees. Looks like about a 5-yard penalty on the play. Inglemoor's punting unit needs to scoot up a little as they will punt from their own 26-yard line. O'Keefe standing at his own 45, now backing up a couple steps all the way back to his 40-yard line. Ball is snapped, a low snap. The punter picks it up and gets off a nice spiral kick. O'Keefe takes it at his own 47, finds a little room, but then is planted on the ground by number 6, Isaiah Lewis. Turns out to be a 28-yard punt on the play by number 10, Gunnar Allmeyer, with a return of about 2 or 3 yards. His left as well. Humphrey takes the snap, hands off to Giannopoulos, who finds some space around the left side, but then is swallowed up by the Inglemoor defense led by Jackson Gardner, number 47 on the play. It will be about a 2nd and 10 for the Eagles offense on their own 45-yard line. Humphrey surveys the defense, takes the snap, is looking left. He's got Giannopoulos off to his left, but is sacked and brought down, led by Jackson Gardner again, number 47 of the Inglemoor Vikings defense, for about a 4 to 5 yard loss on the play. Humphrey was looking to his left, couldn't find anyone. Then the pocket collapsed on him, goes down, which brings up about a 3rd and 15 for this Eagles offense. Humphrey takes the snap, looking down the middle on a screen pass where Giannopoulos finds some space up the middle, stays on his feet, pushed all the way out to the 50-yard line. Won't be enough for a first down, but brings up a 4th and manageable for this Eagles offense. Man, Giannopoulos is a very strong runner for this Eagles offense. Reminds me a little bit of Jack Gilattley from last year. Although it's about a 4th and medium, Buddy Bland elects to bring out his punt team on this one. Looks like Tom Savage back deep for the Vikings on his 15-yard line. Here comes the punt. The lefty boots it all the way to the Inglemoor 11. That's exactly where Tom Savage will call for a fair catch, as A.J. Peacock leads out this so far so potent Inglemoor offense, surprising me so far. Peacock takes the snap, hands off to his running back, number 41, Jalen Woodley, a sophomore. Gets no gain on the play out to his left side. It'll bring out about a 2nd and 10 for this Vikings offense. Good job by Issaquah's defensive line, swarming to the tackler, the right side there. Peacock surveys his option, has backs to his right and left. The low snap again. Peacock can't do anything with it besides fall on it, which will result in a loss of 3 yards, and will bring up a 3rd and 13 on their own 9-yard line. Some tough snaps from the center so far of this Vikings offense. That will do it for the first quarter here, as Inglemoor leads 7-0 here at Gary Moore Stadium. You're watching Issaquah High School football on ICTV Channel 21. Welcome back to Issaquah High School as Inglemoor has a 3rd and 12 on their own 9-yard line. As they lead here at the start of the second quarter, 7-0. H.A. Peacock has it back to his right, rolls out to the right, looking deep for Tom Savage, but the throw is low and down to Savage's right and hits the ground on the play. Looks like an intentional grounding call by the refs on that one. Not sure what that's all about, as Peacock intended that pass for Tom Savage. We'll see what the refs have to say about this one. Nonetheless, it would be a stop by this Eagles defense, who's looking to get off the field early in this one. Actually looks like roughing the passer on the Eagles defense. Tough break on this call, as that prolongs the Vikings drive once again. So that's 2 key mistakes by this Eagles defense early in this one, jumping off sides to prolong the Vikings opening drive, and now roughing the passer to prolong this one. Be 1st and 10 for the Vikings at their own 25. Peacock hands off to number 41, Jalen Woodley, who gets a gain of about 2 or 3 on the play, bringing up a 2nd and 6 or 7. Clock just hitting 11 minutes and 30 seconds here in the second quarter, as Peacock gets the play call in from the sideline. He comes out with Woodley to his right and wide receivers flanking him on both sides. He hands off to Woodley, who finds no space on the play, swarmed up by the Issaquah defense there. Looks like Mikey Giannopoulos on the tackle there, number 22 for the Eagles defense. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5 for this Vikings offense on their own 30-yard line. Looking to convert here and prolong his drive. Great shot there on the camera of Issaquah High School. Beautiful campus. Almost reminds me of a college campus. Peacock gives off to Jalen Woodley, who finds some space around the left-hand side. Gets all the way out across the 35-yard line for a 1st down on the run. This Inglemoor offense is moving the ball pretty well here in the first half. Eagles just can't seem to get off the field on 3rd downs. Good job by Woodley there to be patient on that one. He's only a sophomore, standing at 6'3", 190 pounds. Looks like he's got lots of potential. DJ Battley walks on the field and calls a timeout for his Vikings offense, as his team leads 7-0 here early in this one, with 10 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Inglemoor leads Issaquah 7-0. You're watching Issaquah High School football on ICTV, channel 21. Welcome back to Gary Moore Stadium, as Issaquah is going up against Inglemoor here. Vikings with the 1st and 10. Gets a run of about 2 yards out to their own 39-yard line, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like it might be a late hit or unnecessary roughness on this Eagles defense. Chase Hawkins, number 10, might have been the offender there. They'll call it on Inglemoor though, as on a face mask, hands to the face penalty on the Vikings offense. Hawkins was getting into it with the Vikings offensive player there, but the call goes against the Vikings and backs up this offense 15 yards, and it looks like it'll be a 1st and 25 on their own 22-yard line. So A.J. Peacock and his offense have some work to do here. They want to continue this drive. Issaquah has done a good job of stopping this Vikings offense so far on 1st and 2nd down, but haven't seemed like they've been able to get off the field on 3rd down. Great stop there, led by number 10 on the play, Chase Hawkins. Looks like Inglemoor will lose a yard on the play, and it'll bring up about a 2nd and 26 at Inglemoor's 21-yard line. The Issaquah linebacking core looks like a strong one, as number 10 senior captain Chase Hawkins and Mikey Giannopoulos rotates in there as well. Another low snap to Peacock, but the play is blown dead before Peacock can get the pass off. We'll see what the refs have to say here. Seems like it would be an illegal formation call or a false start. And it is, in fact, a false start on the Inglemoor offense, backing them up even more on this drive, as it'll be about a 2nd and 31 at their own 16-yard line. So Inglemoor offense doing themselves no favors on this drive. Issaquah looks to gain some momentum from this one, as they should be able to stop this offense from gaining a 1st down, get the ball back, and see what Cam Humphrey and the offense can do. But Peacock hands off to number 6, Isaiah Lewis, who finds some space all the way out to the 26-yard line. A nice gain on the play of about 10 yards, which will bring up about a 3rd and 22, 21 on this drive for the Vikings offense. I'm telling you, man, Isaiah Lewis showing some speed out here, finding those holes, sneaking his way around the Issaquah defenders. Has shown some nice getaway ability tonight. Vikings have about a 3rd and 22 here. Peacock looks to his right, picked off by number 23. Connor Pedersen on the pick brings it down to Inglemoor's 14-yard line. There's the key 3rd down stop this Eagles defense was looking for. Looked like Peacock and his wide receiver had some miscommunication there, as Peterson was waiting for that pass at his own 22-yard line, gets a return all the way down to the 14. Add on a penalty by the Vikings offense on that one. It'll give the Eagles even better field position. Looks like a personal foul hit to the head on the Vikings offense. The refs will spot the ball at the Inglemoor 7-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal there for Cam Humphrey in the offense. Great play to get off the field there on 3rd down. Peterson is 5'10" junior, just waiting for the pass right there. Jack Thomas Heinrichs comes out at QB for the Eagles. You'll see him rotate in tonight as well. Brings a man in motion to his right. Takes a snap, hands off to Mikey Giannopoulos, who finds no room on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal from the Vikings 7-yard line. Giannopoulos wasn't able to find any room on that one. Heinrich still in there, giving his line the protection scheme. Looking right, passes right, but the pass is over the head of Luke Watanabe. Looked like Watanabe was running a little 5-and-out there in the end zone. He looked open, but Heinrichs couldn't find him in the end zone. That'll bring up a 3rd and goal, a crucial 3rd and goal here early in the game for this Eagles offense. Giannopoulos is back in there to Heinrich's left. Heinrichs has 3 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Takes the snap, looking right to Watanabe, but an Inglemoor defender gets there. Number 28, Jake Watkins on the sack. Came right off the edge there to get Heinrichs and stops this Issaquah Eagles offense on 3rd and goal. The Eagles will have to settle for a field goal here as number 6, Ashton Sorrento, comes on to kick this one. Looks like about a 35-yard kick here. Here's the snap. Good hold, the kick, plenty of distance, and it's good. So the Issaquah offense gets some points on the board here as they trail the Inglemoor Vikings by a score of 7-3 with 6 minutes and 21 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. You're watching Issaquah High School football on ICTV, channel 21. Welcome back to Gary Moore Stadium here at Issaquah High School as the Eagles get on the board here midway through the 2nd quarter. Led by an interception by their defense. Gave them great starting field position, but the offense couldn't do anything with the field position. They'll settle for a field goal here as they trail 3-7. Eagles kick off to Inglemoor's end zone. It'll be a touchback, and the Inglemoor offense will start at their own 20-yard line here. 1st and 10 for Jack Savage and the Vikings offense. We saw a little different look from Issaquah there, bringing in Jack Thomas Heinrichs near the goal line instead of electing for Cam Humphrey. Here's Peacock handing off to number 6, Isaiah Lewis, who finds about a yard of running room on the right side. Not much there on the play. It'll be about a 2nd and 9 for this Vikings offense. Second and 9 here for Savage. 2 fullbacks in there. Lewis behind him. Peacock rolling to his right, finds a little running room, gains about a yard on the play, but there is a flag down in the backfield, and it will be holding against Inglemoor. That'll back up this Vikings offense 10 yards. Looks like holding on number 77, Carson DeWitt there. One of the Vikings' best offensive linemen. Senior leader standing at 6'3", and 285 pounds. So what would have been a 3rd and about 6 turns into a 2nd and about 18 on this one for this Vikings offense. Gives this Issaquah defense another chance to get off the field here early in the Vikings drive. Peacock has 2 backs split out to his left and right. A late arriving receiver, Ryan Larson, on the play. Peacock takes the snap, hands off. Looks like Isaiah Lewis on the carry all the way out to the Inglemoor 17-yard line. Lewis finding plenty of space tonight. Nice carry there to give the Vikings a shot on third down. Let's see if the Eagles defense can get off the field here, as Vikings have a third and long, 3rd and 13 to be exact. Looks like the Eagles got a nickel set in there, 2 linebackers, 3 defensive backs. Peacocks has 2 backs splitting him. Hands off to Isaiah Lewis, finds a little room out to the 25-yard line. But that's a good stop there by the Eagles defense, and force a 4th and about 6, as well as a punt for these Vikings offense. Keegan O'Keefe again back to receive this punt for the Eagles return team. Number 10, Gunnar Allmeyer on to punt for the Inglemoor Vikings. Here comes the punt. High spiraling kick, covered well by the Vikings special teams. But Issaquah will get good field position as they'll start their drive here with the 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line. Here comes the Issaquah offense with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Luke Watanabe lined up to the right of Humphrey. Humphrey takes the snap, hands off to Giannopoulos, who finds a little room. Not much on the play. Excuse me, that was number 33, Bryce. He was a sophomore. Loses about 2 on the play, which brings up a 2nd and 12 for this Eagles offense. Watanabe out to the right for Humphrey. But Humphrey looks left. Finds a receiver open. Good pass, but dropped right there on the play. Number 6, Ashton Sorrento with the drop. Looks like on a little 5-yard curl. Had the pass in an easy 5-yard game, but just couldn't hold on to it there. Vikings defense was pressuring close behind. Vikings show a 3-4 front. 2 linebackers coming off the edge here with 1 safety deep. Humphrey sets his protection. Calls out the blitzers. Finally takes the snap. Looks right, deep, but overshoots Luke Watanabe. Would have been a 1st down if he could have found Watanabe there. Ashton Sorrento, number 6, was also in the area. Looks like he might have ran the wrong route there. It'll be a 3 and out for this Issaquah offense, as they had good field position to start this one, but just couldn't convert. Chase Hawkins on to punt for the Eagles. Number 6, Isaiah Lewis, standing back at his own 20 for the Vikings. Here's the punt, end over end. Lewis calls for a fair catch at his own 25, and that's right where the Inglemoor offense will start this drive. So they'll start with the 1st and 10. Welcome back to Issaquah High School here as Inglemoor starts their drive here at their own 25-yard line. Woodley finds some room out the left side, but great pursuit there by Ashton Sorrento, number 6, as well as number 55, Andrew Deacon on the play. Play results in a gain of 1 for the Inglemoor offense, as it brings up a 2nd and 9. A.J. Peacock gets the play in from his head coach, D.J. Baddeley. 2 wide receivers out to the right. Savage is in the slot. Hands off to Woodley, though. Finds some space out the right side. Looking for more. Gets all the way out past the 35-yard line. Still fighting, but then is brought down, but not before he gains a 1st down on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikings offense here. Their own 38-yard line. Number 51, Gunnar Conley, coming off the field for the Issaquah defense. Looked like he was limping a little bit. That's a senior captain right there. That'll be something to watch later in the game. See if he comes back on. Here comes Peacock with two backs to his right and left. Gets the ball, hands off to Isaiah Lewis, avoids one defender, fights all the way down to his own 41-yard line. It'll be about a 2nd and 9 for this Vikings offense. Lewis very good at avoiding the first defender. First tackler just can't bring him down. Be about a 2nd and 7 here for the Vikings. Inglemoor likes to come out with this two-back set. Here's Lewis again on the play. Fights and runs well for a skinny guy like him, a strong runner. Gets all the way out past the 46-yard line. Timeout by Issaquah here with 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining in the half. It'll be a 3rd and short for this Vikings offense when we return. With 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining in the first half, Inglemoor leads Issaquah 7-3. You're watching Issaquah High School football on ICTV, channel 21. Peacock under center here. Two backs behind him and one tailback deep. Fakes the handoff, looking deep. Sees Jackson Gardner with a great catch. Wow, Gardner got up there showing his basketball skills. The tight end with the clutch 3rd down catch right there for a gain of about 20 yards on the play. Peacock gave Gardner a chance on that one, and Gardner went up and got it. Great catch by the senior tight end there. Is able to rise up over the Issaquah defense as he stands at 6 feet 5 inches tall. Peacock hands off to Woodley, who finds some space around the left side. Great pursuit by this Issaquah defense, though, as Chase Hawkins wraps him up for no gain on the play. They'll bring up about a 2nd and 10 with 50 seconds and ticking remaining in the half. Inglemoor offense is going to have to hurry up here a little bit if they want to score on this their last possession of the half. 35 seconds remaining in the half as Peacock surveys his options. Calls out the set. Takes the ball, looking right, deep on the play. Finds nobody, scrambles all the way out for a 1st down, all the way out to the 24-yard line. It's a nice scramble by A.J. Peacock right there. Gets his team in a field goal territory. Good decision not to throw that one as he just picks up the 1st down by himself. Gets out of bounds and stops the clock with 18 seconds remaining in the half. Looks like the Vikings will keep their offense on the field here. So they have a 1st and 10 at Issaquah's 24-yard line. Might have time for 1 or 2 plays before they might need to think about kicking a field goal. Gardner out, coming out left. That's a key receiver to watch. But DJ Badley calls a timeout. With 19 seconds remaining in the half, Inglemoor leads this one 7-3. You're watching Issaquah High School football on ICTV, channel 21. We're back here at Gary Moore Stadium as Issaquah has a 1st and 10. Inglemoor has a 1st and 10 at Issaquah's 24-yard line. H.A. Peacock takes the snap back there. Looking deep to the end zone, throws it up. Ball is intercepted. Incomplete pass. Ruled incomplete by the back judge. Looked like an interception from here. Nonetheless, great play on the ball. by the Issaquah defensive back. There is a flag on the play, however. Refs huddling at about the 33-yard line to discuss this one. 10 seconds remain in the half. But this call is crucial because it could knock the Vikings out of field goal range. Looks like a legal man downfield for the Vikings, and it will back up this Vikings offense. We saw a couple crucial mistakes from the Issaquah defense early in the game. This is a crucial mistake from the Inglemoor offense late in the first half. Backs the Vikings up 5 yards as they'll have a 1st and 15 on Issaquah's 29-yard line. Presumably knocks them out of field goal range with 10 seconds left. Looks like Inglemoor offense might just have to throw one up for Jackson Gardner here. They lead 7-3. Peacock in with the play call. Lined up against 6'5" Keegan O'Keefe. That's a good matchup off to the right. Peacock in the shotgun. Looks left. Rolls left. Now rolls right. Can't find a receiver. Throws it up. Ball is incomplete. And that will end the first half here. Inglemoor leads Issaquah here 7-3. You're watching Issaquah High School football on ICTV, channel 21. Welcome back to Gary Moore Stadium at Issaquah High School as the second half is about to kick off here. The Inglemoor Vikings lead your Issaquah Eagles 7-3 here. It's a tough first half for the Issaquah offense as they could not rack up many yards. Cam Humphreys struggled through the air. One guy who did find a little success on the Issaquah offense was Mikey Giannopoulos. He had about 20 yards on the ground and 10 yards receiving. Joel Watanabe was shut out in the first half. The star wide receiver, he was targeted twice, but had no catches. Inglemoor kicks off here as it looks like Ray Little's on the return, past the 20, out past the 30, past the 35, and that's where Issaquah will start their first drive of the second half. Nice return by Littles there, about 25 yards on the return. Issaquah will have a 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line. It's a nice first half for the Inglemoor offense, which has struggled this year. A.J. Peacock had about 50 yards, 2 passes in the first half for 38 yards, and that touchdown. Here's Humphrey looking left, just off the hands of number 6, Ashton Sorrento. Pass was a little behind Sorrento. Humphrey threw a nice ball there, just a little behind the receiver. We got 3 wide receivers to the left here for the Eagles offense, 1 to the right. Giannopoulos to Humphrey's left. Humphrey rolls out left, throws left, and Littles can't hold on to the ball there. Ray Littles would have had a first down if he caught that one, but wasn't able to hold on to it. We'll bring up about a 3rd and 10 at Issaquah's own 37-yard line. Littles was the backup running back for this offense last year. Spelled out great with Jack Gelatley. Finds himself as a backup again this year to Mikey Giannopoulos. Humphrey with 3 wide receivers to his left on 3rd down. Looks left, getting some pressure, but scrambles out right. Finds some running room all the way out past the 50-yard line for a first down. Great pocket presence there by Humphrey. Didn't see anything to his left, didn't force a pass. Got all the way out across the 50-yard line down to the Inglemoor 48 for a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles at Inglemoor's 48-yard line. Humphrey with 2 wide receivers to his left and right. Looks like number 33 on the carry, Bryce Hughes. It's a gain of about 5. That's a nice play on first down. 5 yards, sets up a 2nd and 5 at Inglemoor's 43-yard line. Same formation for Humphreys. Looks to his right, finds no one. Gardner in the backfield scrambles, looks like a block in the back. Humphrey just throws it away, but this play will be coming back as Gardner was blocked blatantly in the back right there by an Issaquah offensive lineman. We'll back up the Issaquah offense a little bit. We'll see what the official ruling is here by the refs, and it is a block in the back by Issaquah. Negates that 5 to 6 yard gain on first down by Hughes. Penalty was called at the 50. Ball will be backed up all the way to the Issaquah 40-yard line. A 10-yard penalty on the play. They'll bring up about a 2nd and 22 on the play. No backs in this set for Humphrey. 3 wide receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Humphrey, that quarterback draw, looked like he was wrapped up, escapes. Gets all the way out to his own 47-yard line. That's a nice gain on 2nd and 22. Brings up 3rd and 14 or so for this Eagles offense. It's a nice quarterback draw there by Humphrey, who's showing off his running ability here to start the second half. Has about 25 yards rushing on this drive alone. Here's the snap, looks out left, waits for his routes to progress. Oh! And off the hands of Ashton Sorrento. A beautiful pass from Cam Humphrey there on 3rd and 14. But Sorrento wasn't able to hold on to it. Looks like he jammed his fingers on the play, and that will bring on the Issaquah punting unit. So they